Have you ever tried completing a task, friends? For me personally, for so many years, it was more like a challenge, alright? Although I needed to begin to look inward to see that I had capacities. I've always been an optimistic person, but then doing the work was not an easy feat. You can be very positive, but at the end of the day, you will not be able to step into your ordination. You will not be able to live the life of fulfillment and a life of great potential. Yes, it is possible for you to have knowledge, have all that it takes, but if you don't understand what I'm going to be sharing with you today, it's going to be a challenge. So make sure you stay to the end of this video. Hello friends, welcome on board. My name is Michael. Today is your first time listening to me. I want to celebrate you. Thank you for being a part of my community. Welcome to the home of personal transformation. This is a place where we talk about lifelong learning. Yes, how you can take your reading, your personal growth to the next level. In the past 2 episodes, I've been discussing some key thoughts from the work of Dr. Sue Varma. The title of her book is Practical Optimism, the Art, Science, and Practice of Exceptional Well-Being. Like you want to be able to cultivate a beautiful set of habits, you want to be able to nurture the right relationship that will take you from where you are right now to the next level. It is important. In fact, the conversation around practical optimism cuts across all areas of life. And the reason I love this book so much is the fact that it is so practical, whatever aspect of it that you're dealing with part time, because the author has been able to deconstruct the conversation into 8 different pillars, which she calls the 8 P's, right? The 8 P's, I will call it, or to exceptional well-being. We have discussed a healthy sense of pride, processing emotions, finding purpose, and the other compartments. Today, I want to talk about proficiency in this video, all right? Building confidence and proficiency. And then we would also look at the 6th P, which is about being present. So stay tuned to the end. Let's get into the conversation. This is deep, guys. Like I told you guys already. And I love books that are so much with depth like this, because with it, you are able to implement. I have my notes here. I'm loaded. I have a lot to share with you in the next couple of minutes. So the 5th P, according to the author, is about building proficiency, building confidence in yourself. All right? A lot of times, we want to be able to do exceptional things in our world. We want to be able to impact our families, impact our nation. But the truth is, are you proficient? Yes. When I started off as a reading coach, when I wanted to start also going deeper into some key other areas in personal development, it was not a walk in the park. I wanted to say no. Thank God I had a mentor who would always tell me, Faith, you can do this. You have the capacity. And then I started doing the needful. Yeah, I understand that for you to move from the place of comfort to the place of growth, there are several zones in between that you would have to go through. In my last show that we normally host here every Friday evening, 8 p.m. I spoke about moving from the place of comfort to the place of growth. If you want to check out that video, check out my page. The video is there so you can go learn on how to move from your place of familiarity, the place of comfort, to the place where you become so powerful. And this conversation right now is really the 1st P, which is about proficiency that I want to discuss today. It's hinged upon the zone of growth. Yes, like I shared in that last video. So I want you to know that building proficiency is important. When we say proficiency, what do we mean? The author says that it is the belief in your ability to achieve your goals and also overcome obstacles. Many people do not believe in their ability to overcome obstacles, the ability to achieve their goals. So they can be so optimistic and be like, oh yes, yes, yes. But you have proficiency. It is the belief in yourself, the belief that you can achieve a particular goal. Let's say I give you a book to read. Do you believe you can finish that book? Do you believe you can get results out of that book? All right? Not only achieving your goals, the belief that you can also overcome obstacles. It is not about overconfidence. It is about having a realistic sense of capabilities. All right? Having a realistic sense of capabilities. Like I said in one of the last sessions I had, that when you have a healthy sense of pride, that was the 4th P. It means that you believe in your self-worth. You believe that I have self-worth. I'm a human being. This is who God has made me to be. So the belief that you have capabilities, you can do this thing. And the author also went further to give us about 2 different dimensions. She calls it the active state of proficiency. The first state is self-efficacy expectation, and the second state is also called outcome expectation. I'd like you to write that in your note. So I've talked about self-efficacy before. Self-efficacy is an aspect of proficiency that says that you have confidence in your ability to perform a particular task. Then outcome expectation is the confidence that when I perform this task, I am going to get results. Do you see that? So it's a two-way thing. This is so profound, guys. It is so deep that you have an understanding that if I perform a task, I'll get results. That is outcome expectation. And then the other aspect of expectation is the self-efficacy expectation that says that I have the ability to perform the task. and I can get results. That is proficiency. So we could now begin to say that proficiency is equals to self-efficacy expectations plus outcome expectations. So if you remove outcome expectations, you will not get proficiency in total. So you must put the two together. Let's move on to the 6P quickly. The 6P is about being present. You have to be present. Now we live in an era where we're so distracted. You wake up in the morning, you are with your device, you're on the commute, you're with the device, you don't have conversations with people anymore. So we're so lost in the environment or in the arena of distractions. We're so distracted. This is the most distracted generation. So for that reason, we're not being present. All right. There's a book out there titled Silence. Right. There's a book on quiet. There's a lot of books that have been written on how to experience presence. Maybe in some of my subsequent videos, I'll go deep into the conversation on being present. So being present is really about reclaiming your attention. It is about living intentionally so that you are able to fulfill the life of purpose. The reason I can share this thought with you is because I've been able to sit down to read this book, right? And I'm sharing this thought with you right now. I'm giving you deep teaching that will take you from where you are to the next level. So your ability to reclaim your attention and to live more intentionally is what we know as being present. And the author says that for you to be able to do this, you must avoid 3 primary cognitive traps. In other words, the reason people are distracted can be linked to our ability to utilize our brain, ability to utilize our mind. And these traps are divided into 3 categories. The first one is rumination. The second one is worry. The third one is comparison. RWC, right? Rumination is about looking into the past, not being able to come out of the past. You have made a lot of mistakes in the past. For that reason, you are not able to be in the present, right? And then worry is about the future. You are so perturbed about the future. You are like, what will I eat? What will I drink? What if I don't make it? What if and what if that, right? That is worry. And comparison about really looking at the lives of other people and judging yourself like them, all right? Saying that you want to be better than them, you want to be like them, you want to be that and this, right? That is comparison. These are the 3, all right, cognitive traps that can really limit you and stop you from being present. Worries, rumination, and comparison. I want you to look at these 2 P's today. The 5th P and the 6th P in the book, from the book, The Practical Optimism by Dr. Sue Verma, The Art, Science, and Practice of Exceptional Well-being. Have you learned something today? I've really just been able to break down what proficiency means. So if you've not been able to achieve your goals, you've not been able to get the best out of life so far, please, this is the time for you to wake up. It is time for you to do the needful in your life. Become proficient and learn how to also become present so that you are able to live a more positive life and be able to achieve the life of your dream. I hope you've learned a lot today. Once again, my name is Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm your life optimization coach. I help individuals and professionals optimize their potentials for impact, influence, and income. I have a program that is currently ongoing. It is called the Reading for Execution Program. It's a blueprint, yes, that will help you unpack your own personalized structure on how you can begin to read and achieve more in your life, become an influential person, influence others, and also make more money. If you're interested in that program, it's a 5-day challenge that I walk you through on a one-on-one level. The link is in the description. Do where to click the link. It will redirect you to my WhatsApp platform where you can be inundated with more details on how to come on board. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Once again, I want to celebrate you. I will see you in subsequent videos. Bye for now.